Hi guys, my name is Nate Turner.
And I'm Faraz Jabri.
And welcome back to another episode of Street Talk,
where we find out what the word on the street is.
Back in the studio.
It really is. I've actually missed this place.
I know. How have you been?
It's been a long week without you, to be honest.
I feel like it has. I've been busy.
Yeah, with work.
I know, and school's starting soon. That's
for some people, school started today or yesterday.
Yeah, I think my brother's like high school. I know high school started today. So.
Some colleges started today.
Yeah, so I'm not excited. I'm not excited to go back to school.
Nobody ever is excited to go back to school.
I know. Sometimes I feel like school's a waste of time because every time I think about how much money is coming out of my pocket,
School should be free.
I think it should be. But you know, we got a decent system, an educational system. I think it's got a lot of flaws, definitely. So,
but what doesn't?
I know that's true. I mean, I think they'll get it right.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's good to see you again. Chicago's been busy today. Did you hear about Obama is giving his
that is true.
His farewell speech today? So if you guys are in Chicago and checking that out, definitely let us know. I think I have a friend who's there right now. So shout out to her. She knows who she is. But I think it's going to be a big deal. It's a big deal because Obama was like a big deal for everybody. Because one, obviously the first African American president, but you know, he was really a cool guy, and I think a lot of people are going to miss that.
Yeah, I think he was one of the most relaxed presidents we've had in a long time. But at the same time, he made our economy better.
Yeah,
there are people out there that will deny that, but just look at the stock market. Yeah, look at the jobs that were created.
I think we've come a long way. Like I said, we still have work to do, especially as a country. But I think from where we were, I think people would just easily forget like where we were and how bad things were. Like things are still bad, and but they're not as bad as they used to be. So,
yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna miss him. I'm definitely gonna miss Michelle and their entire family.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah. So
Michelle was a powerhouse. That's what I have to say about her. It's helping us with obesity.
Definitely. But I think her idea of what a first lady was really changed everything. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
She helped a lot of people get into shape. The only thing I didn't like was that they got rid of our cookies at school. Okay.
Oh, those cookies were good.
Michelle, I want my cookies back. I missed a whole good senior year without cookies. And those cookies were great.
I'll make you cookies.
Do you make cookies?
I make cookies.
You actually make cookies?
Yeah.
You never brought me a cookie?
Well, you never asked me for one.
You know.
I'll go make some right now.
No, it's okay.
Oh, it's okay. You don't want one right now?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Like I don't really eat that many cookies anymore, but like if I make me a protein cookie.
Dude, protein cookies? That sounds good.
Sounds good. No, I think there's only a couple good ones, you know. Just like I said, even though Michelle Obama, she put up a lot of healthier options definitely came out. So like there's a lot of protein cookies. I used to eat donuts all the time. I wish there was a protein donut. You know, I wish
there are protein donuts.
There's a protein donut?
Dude, there is protein donut. But to be honest, it's not as good as a regular donut.
Regular donuts. Glazed donuts.
Like when you compare it to
sprinkles,
Dunkin', Krispy Kreme, or just the donuts you buy at Jewel or Walmart.
Long John's. You know what I'm talking about, people. Good donuts.
Okay, we're going to take a break right here. I'm going to go get myself a few donuts. You made me really hungry right now.
You're just going to leave?
Yeah, is that okay with you? You can take over the show, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, why am I paying you to do this?
You're not paying me anything.
Oh, I'm not paying you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting paid?
Okay, going back. So, what were we talking about?
Obviously, we're just going to glaze over the fact that I'm not getting paid, but, you know, considering I'm not getting paid now, I can't even buy donuts, but I think it's good to eat a lot of.
But with Michelle Obama being there, there are a lot of healthier options, and it's helped me personally. I've always been obese, and the fact that I've lost about I want to say almost 40 pounds, just eating healthier.
I think it's definitely good. I know. He's actually lost a lot of weight. But I mean, it's not all just like, oh, I gotta just not eat for the day.
Exactly. And you know what? I still enjoy my donuts every once in a while, or the cookies, or you know what? Even open a can of pop every once in a while. And yes, I said pop.
Soda.
I said pop.
Soda pop.
Doesn't matter. It's
Soda pop.
It's the
Pop.
same thing.
Doesn't matter.
But I'm gonna do a small segment showing you guys how to lose the weight easily. And it's when I say easily, it's not that easy. It's a change in lifestyle. But after a week, trust me, it'll be the easiest thing you've ever done in your life.
I think eating healthier makes you feel better. So I think that's just a huge part of it. If you can get nothing, like you said, nothing in life really comes easy, especially working out and eating right. Eating right is one of the hardest things. Everybody can get a gym membership and go to the gym and just run around or curl or do some sit-ups. So. But it's really about how you eat and how you live your life. So I know Faraz has a great video that you guys can check out right now.
Guys, welcome to Fitbit. Now let's be honest. We all know somebody, or we are that somebody, that is trying to lose weight, or has tried to lose weight in the past without any success. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you lose that weight. Tip number 1. Prior planning prevents poor dieting. Throw away all the garbage food you have. From Cheez-Its to Lay's to Doritos. I don't care. All those foods, they're so good. But they're so bad for you. With them out of the house, if you keep them in the cupboard, under the bed, in the pantry, in the dishwasher for all I care, just throw it out. You don't need it in your life. There's so many better options out there for you. Tip number 2. You don't want to wake up Tuesday morning and be like, you know what? Today I'm going to start my diet. No, plan it out a week ahead of time. It's as simple as buying Tupperware, buying the portions of food you need. If you're having meats, grill the meats ahead of time. It'll last in the fridge for about a week. And portion it out in Tupperware. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Trust me, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. This takes us to tip number 3. Eat out less. I'm not saying don't eat out at all. I'm just saying, instead of eating out every other day, maybe eat out once a week or once every other week. And if you do decide to eat out, plan it ahead of time. This takes us to tip number 1. Prior planning prevents poor dieting. In today's age, all the menus are online and it's accessible from your phone or computer. So an hour before you go, open up that menu and decide what you're going to eat before then. Because the worst thing is to open up a menu and see all the options in front of you without you doing your research. With these 3 tips, you'll find weight loss so much easier and so much more manageable. Stay tuned for more. And if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. See you next time.
Dude, there's a lot of great advice in there.
Dude, there actually is. It's the thing is, I can't take all the credit for it. I have to give a few shout outs to Omar. Hopefully he also has a page out there. He does all sorts of fitness. And you know what? My personal best friend, Safe. You've met him before.
Yeah, definitely.
He was actually the person that inspired me to lose all the weight. He was a pretty big guy, and without him, I would have just been the same old me. But
yeah, we called you the blob.
Yeah, I remember those days.
But you're not a blob. He's not a blob anymore. But I mean, all joking aside, like eating right is an extremely good thing to start, and it's about getting your body right and getting your mind right and getting in a good place. I had a friend of mine. She also knows who she is. I'm not going to give her an extreme shout out, but it's a friend of mine's sister who lost a lot of weight. She started eating right. I saw a post on Facebook. She looks amazing now, and I just want to applaud her. She did a good job. So it's people like that. When I see people who are like have actually made a lifestyle change that motivate me to want to keep doing what I'm doing and keep eating healthy. Because there's people like that who are really down on themselves, who like look at people and they're like, oh, I wish I was like that, or I wish I was thinner, or I wish I was bigger, or something like that. And it's all about motivating people like that to just keep doing what they're doing and keep up the good work.
Exactly. But one topic I want to bring up while you're here with me right now.
Yeah.
What is it with you and not answering your phone when I call? Do you need a new phone?
I'm just going to use that as an excuse because that sounds really good, but I do really need a new phone. That is a major key for me right now because my phone, as you can see it's right here, it's got cracks and it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't even ring. I don't even get text messages. I need something new. So, what do you got for me?
Well, I'd have told you to go for the Note 7.
Yeah, but we know that. Yeah, we work out for Samsung too well. So.
That's true. And as an Arab, that's how I gotta work out. The last thing I want to be carrying around is a phone that blows up. It's
just imagine trying to walk around and be like, no, it's just my phone. He's like, no, sir, it's a bomb. He's like, no, it's a phone. You're like, no, sir, that's a bomb. You're like, how are you gonna go anywhere when your phone explodes?
I actually saved up for the phone, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this phone. This phone has all the features I want, but I decided to stick with Apple because the Note 7 was on recall. And
yeah, I think it was a huge letdown. Like I currently right now have the Note 3. I get an update every couple of years, so I wasn't gonna get there was no Note 6. If people don't remember, they did upgrade their phone to try to keep up with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So I was waiting for the Note 7, and I always wait. I always wait to let people test the phone so I can get a good review and go out and buy a phone with the best opinion going in there with knowing as much information as I can. So, but then I heard the phone started exploding. It wasn't charging well, and people's legs were getting like half burned. So, I mean,
we don't want that.
My phone is good. Like I'll deal with a couple of cracks before I deal with like a missing leg. So,
if you want, there is the Google Pixel.
Okay.
That's one phone I do recommend if you want to stick with Android. There are many more other phones I understand that are much more powerful and much more. But if you're looking for a simple Android phone, you want to stick with the Pixel because. The first thing is Android is a software owned by Google. It's an open source software that other companies buy, and they customize it for their phones. But when you have a software created by Google and then a phone created by Google and run by Google, that's just the best of all worlds. And Google, we all use Google, and we've seen how flawless their search engine is. So if we could have a search engine that flawless, why can't they make a phone that flawless?
And then, like I said, I think when I saw the Pixel come out, it was right after the Note 7 started having all this problem. And it was a good backup. It was a good idea by Google not to say that the Pixel is a horrible phone. It's a great phone. I'm just saying it's good to see that they had a backup. Now, in 2017, I'm excited to see that they're coming out with the S8, I believe. Mm-hmm. And the Note 8. And I believe that is Samsung's, I won't say final, but almost their final opportunity to redeem themselves after their failures in 2016. So the S7 was a good phone. My dad currently has the S7. It has great camera, it has great storage space, great battery life, and those are the type of things that most people, especially our age, are looking for. You know, make sure it can run your apps, your social media apps, without crashing. Make sure it can take good pictures. And those are two of the things that the S7 did well. What we're really looking for Samsung is something in their Note line, especially the Note 8. It's just going to be a huge redemption for them, I think. So we'll see what happens. If I think that their phone is going well, I'll definitely be receiving the Note 8, hopefully. And then if not, well, I either might switch to Apple or save my money to buy more shoes.
Oh. Man, when you talk about shoes, I want to say you're worse than a woman. No offense to any woman out there.
I'm a sneakerhead. Okay,
Yeah, if you want to call yourself that.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
Secret.
How
40,
many?
40 pairs.
40 pairs.
40 pairs.
Are you rounding down?
I might actually be.
Because I have a feeling like I've seen
like 40.
I've seen how many shoes you have. I feel like you're rounding down right now.
Yeah, I might be rounding down. I might have about 44, but I think here's my thing. Here's my thing about buying shoes. I play sports, so my number one sport right now is basketball. And as a basketball player, the sneaker world is it's a pretty big deal. People know about the Jordans, all those retros. You got huge players like LeBron and Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving and Chris Paul and all those players that they come out with these shoes and you're like, yep, there goes my money. So, and that was me for a long time. I have a couple pairs of Kobe's and I got a lot of pairs of Chris Paul's that I have. But I think all basketball and all joking aside, I think it's good to have a good pair of shoes. Right now I work out in a pair of Kobe 10s, only because I have been having some feet issues and I need that protection in my foot. Nike does come with a full-length Zoom unit, which is basically like a pillow underneath your foot. Not the best model out there right now. Adidas does have a lot of options coming out with Boost that is really great this year. But I'm going to make a video for you guys just describing what I think are the best shoes for working out, especially what kind of workouts you're doing, if you're doing running, if you're doing CrossFit, if you're just lifting, different things like that I'll get into in this video right now. What's up guys, my name is Nate Turner from Sneak Peek, and today we're going to look at a couple workout shoes that provide the best cushioning. Now for me, cushioning is important. Having a lot of injuries to my knees and to my legs, I need something that feels good on my foot. Now each brand provides a different cushioning setup that can be good for working out. And for Nike, they have full-length Zoom. Full-length Zoom is good for me because it provides a one-to-one transition that allows my foot to feel like I'm floating on cloud 9. Literally. Because the Nike Zoom Air is a giant airbag unit that rides underneath the foot. For example, Nike has out right now the Nike Zoom All-Out Flyknit, which provides a full-length Zoom bag underneath your foot. And it provides the best comfort that Nike has to offer. Now, if you're not a huge fan of Nike and you like to rock with Adidas, Adidas has Boost. Boost is a bunch of foam balls that they have condensed down to ride right underneath your foot, and it feels amazing. Zoom was a huge story for Adidas in 2016. Now, if you're looking for something that has a lot of boost, go with the Ultra Boost. Adidas has a shoe that has full-length boost, and for me, that's amazing. Amazing impact protection throughout the shoe. Now, if you're not a huge fan of Nike or Adidas, and you like to rock with Under Armour also has a foam option in their Micro G line. Now, they have the Pulse 2, which provides a full-length foam unit of Micro G. Micro G is kind of like Under Armour's version of Boost, which means it's full-length foam that provides a one-to-one fit, but it's also a little bit stronger, in my opinion, than Boost. It gives you a little more ground feel for more heavy lifting if you want a flatter foot. So if you guys have any questions or need recommendations, you guys can shoot me a message at SneakPeek312 on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys.
Okay, I did not know that much about shoes, to be honest. For me, I own 2 different pairs of shoes for the gym.
Okay.
One of them is a basketball shoe.
Wait, what?
I have a basketball pair.
No.
It's you might disagree with me. They're a pair of Converse, and then I have one just plain running shoes. I don't know the name brand, to be honest, because I really don't care about the name brands. But after what you talked about, I might have to be going shopping with you for shoes.
It'll be fun. I want to take you shopping for shoes one day. Just one day. That's it. Stay tuned.
Yeah. But what else is going on in 2017? There's the new movie.
There's a lot I think we just finished, I believe, I just watched last night. It was ABC, NBC, one of the two, just so the Golden Globes. They had a lot of great movies, a lot of great actors that have already come out in the past year. One of my favorites so far that wasn't a superhero movie, so it wasn't like Deadpool or Captain America or Batman versus Superman. One of my favorite movies this last year, technically, I saw it this year, but last year it came out. Christmas was Passengers.
How was that movie? I still haven't seen it.
I think it was a great movie. I'm a huge fan of Jennifer Lawrence. Shout out to her. She's a great actress. I've been a huge fan since her days when she played in a movie called The Poker House. It was a great movie. She was younger. She was just starting out, but ever since then, I've been a huge fan. And I think that every time she's in a movie, I'll go see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the theaters can literally just take my money now. Like as soon as I see her name on there, I'm probably going. So.
I feel like I'm the same way with Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt,
Chris Pratt is a funny guy.
Yeah, and he's really down to earth too. So
yeah, and then when you put him and Jennifer Lawrence in a movie together, I believe it's a must see. I know I've been slacking. I just haven't had the time to actually go to the theater.
It's definitely a must see. If it was in my opinion, I would give this movie a 9 out of 10. The reason is, one, like I said, it's when a movie brings you and makes you feel something, that's very important to me. Mm-hmm. Especially if it's not an action movie, you're not looking for like a bunch of action and people blowing up all over the place. You're just looking for a solid movie to go see that makes you feel something, that makes you feel different emotions, like I was feeling love and I was feeling this and I was feeling that. And not to give away any spoilers, but it's the type of movie that's also suspenseful. It has its up and down moments. Those are the type of movies I like to go see, and I think that's what made this movie a great movie. I think it has a chance to win multiple awards in the upcoming year, hopefully, because it was one of the movies that I enjoyed seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and from what I understand, you've done a bit of acting yourself.
Yeah, I did. Normally, I use my summers for acting now.
Mm-hmm.
During the winter, I don't like to because living in Chicago, it's hard to drive to and from Chicago all the time.
True.
But I was on a couple of TV shows. I did Empire. I did Chicago PD, Chicago Med, just a couple of shows like that. I met a lot of great people, and that was very important for me, especially in 2016. And I'll definitely pick it back up in 2017.
And we'll be right there with you.
Yeah,
I've seen him act, and to be honest, I think you're a really good actor.
Sometimes I don't like acting because then people don't believe me. I'll be like, "Hey, nice shirt." You'd be like, "That's a lie. That's acting." Yeah, my shirt's ugly. I knew it. No, like what? So me and my friends the other day we played a great game with me just acting. I had a good time. It's fun hanging out with them. It's always good to surround yourself with good people. So I'm excited. I'm excited for 2017. So I've had a lot of people at work and a lot of people on the street just ask me a lot of questions about our channel. So if you guys have any questions for us, definitely feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below.
Okay, and now before we sign off, we have a question of the day for you.
Today's question of the day is, because we talked about movies, what is your guys' last movie that you saw in theaters, and what would you rate it? Was it that Gucci Goo Wop, or that Boo 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 Boo, if you know what I mean?
And for you guys that don't know what he means, was it a really good movie, a 10, or was it just complete garbage,
That's what I said.
a 1?
That's exactly what I said.
See?
Gucci Goo Wop, Foo Boo Boo Boo.
Thank you for that dictionary you got me on Christmas, by the way. That helped me out.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And as always, thank you for watching, like, and subscribe.